Well, that certainly hasn't happened in a while, huh? It's been a bit. It's been a bit. I'm not showing any signs of like why that happened. Okay. Well, the good news is that it caught it, so that's great. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm gonna put my I'm gonna bring over my warning thing so that I can maybe see what's going on and if anything changes. Okay. I do think that Xando got it. Yes. It is August Wilson. It is indeed August Wilson. Yeah, right at the crash. And luckily I had my phone up, and so my phone actually caught the crash. And so we're good. We're good. We're a little scared. We're just a little scared, but we're good. Okay. Xando, your movie game is: the pressures of college football life leads to drugs and an apple pastry. I didn't read this one before. This is very inappropriate. This is quite inappropriate. I feel like I can't say this one. I think we're gonna have to pick another one. Especially since I didn't even know the first movie. But I feel like we can't. This is a good one. This is a much better one. Here we go. A complicated, world-renowned dressmaker takes on a new lover and muse inside the ubiquitous video game playground known as the Oasis. It is easy, but I like that one a lot. A complicated, world-renowned dressmaker takes on a new lover and muse inside the ubiquitous video game playground known as the Oasis. Whew. Whew. I really hope we don't crash again. We're not having any frames, no skipped anything, nothing. Everything's perfect. Everything is hunky-dory. There's absolutely no reason we should crash. If we crash, I have no idea why. Hopefully we're okay. Sneaky, while we're doing this movie game, if you want to hop into the secret room, I am in there. Just let me know if you plan on doing video or not. Because I may have to adjust some things accordingly, depending on your answer. It is indeed the Phantom Thready Player 1. Chats in the clap for Xando. Nailing it as always. Going to try video? Perfect. I certainly prefer it. Okay, so we're going to get Sneaky set up, folks. So bear with us, and then we'll start the show. This is an interactive news show, so there is no need for you to hop out. You can stay in the chat. We're going to interact with the chat as we play along. So that is me. But once you turn on video, it should be Sneaky. It was indeed the program American Pie, and I was very close. I was very close to reading something I shouldn't. Extremely close. Okay. I'm going to turn off Spoofy for just a moment, and we're gonna give a good test for Sneaky to make sure that we can hear everything okay. So Sneaky, as soon as you are able and ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. So let's see. Keep talking for me, and I'm going to get a quick sound check.
Okay. All right. Hopefully this will work. This is like as low budget, I think, as anything I've ever done. It is such a hodgepodge of things coming together for me to be on here, so this is going to be fun.
Well, we're glad that you're here, Sneaky. We appreciate you being on the show.
This is fun. I've been wanting to do this, so I'm glad I finally had the chance to be able to do it.
Yeah, we really need to take TWIG to nighttime. I think that would allow for so many more people to hop on the show. It needs to happen. But I just enjoy these Thursday mornings so much. But Tuesday nights, I think we'd get more people.
Yeah.
Easier on the work.
We could do Twig at night.
Yep. Okay.
That sounded okay?
So I think you're sounding good. I'm looking at the audio levels. You're right about where I am. And so we should be good for editing, and everything should be just fine. So we're going to get right into it. I will play our little intro stinger. I will not mute our voices, so don't talk while that's happening. And
okay, gotcha.
Then we'll get started with the show. Folks in the chat, again, this is a live recorded talk show podcast that we do here called The Week in Geek. You can certainly stay. We're going to be interacting with the chat, asking you questions. We would love your interaction with the news stories as they come up and all that sort of stuff. And we're going to get right on into it. So welcome to the show. What is up, everybody? Welcome to The Week in Geek, the weekly geeky news show here at Checkpoint Church that airs every Thursday over on twitch.tv/checkpointchurch. I'm going to move my camera real quickly before we get any further because it's not following me. No twigs today, I'm afraid. No twigs, Zando. As much as I would love to offer you twigs, I do not have them for you still today. This is a weekly geeky news show that we do here on Twitch Live. If you want to be a part of the live show, just tune in with us whenever we have it going on. If you want to know more information about that, you could always click down on the links below. If you're watching on YouTube, everybody in the chat say hi, YouTube. And you can join our Discord where you'll always know whenever we go live with whatever's going on here in the show. I do not think Sneaky is going to be doing video because we're piecing it together as best as we can as far as internet feed and all those good things. Okay. And now we're back on me. Oh no! Oh no, it was perfect. Chat, you just had to go and say something. Whatever you were just on was perfect. Yeah, let's keep it right there because that works just fine for me.
You're right there? Perfect. Okay.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Okay. Yes, thanks for saying hi, YouTube, in the chat. So the way that we always start this news show is we make sure that we let people have a chance to warm up to the chat, get conversations started already, and we want to ask, what are you watching? What are you reading? What are you playing? What have you done in the past week or so? We also have a special level 2 guest joining us, Sneaky Pig, and so I'm going to let Sneaky start with an introduction and then sharing what have you watched, read, and played in the past week. So take it away, Sneaky.
Right, hey everybody. My name is Sneaky, or I go by Sneaky Pig, or I go by Mike. Either one of those. Excited to be here. I've been a part of Checkpoint for, holy cow, almost years. Hard to believe. I think, actually, maybe it's a tad over a year and a half. I think it's been about almost 20 months, so that's wild. But all right, so what have I been watching, playing, reading? I actually have not been watching much. I started back to school about 2-3 months ago, so my time for watching things has like severely shrunk. But in terms of playing, I have been playing Diablo 4 like crazy. The new season starts today, so I am slightly bummed that I am on vacation and not sitting at my computer. But yeah, I ended up playing Diablo 4 and getting prepped for the new season because in the new season, which they're kind of calling a side quest in a way, they are essentially, you have to start a new character. And so I was trying to get everything done on my main character because a lot of that stuff ports over to your new character. So pretty cool stuff, but I've been crushing that out. And that has literally overtaken my life. I think that's all I have been playing lately is Diablo. And then because I'm one of those people who read like 2 to 3 to 4 books at a time, I am just about done with Oathbringer by Brandon Sanderson and getting ready to hop into the 4th book. I'm about to start A Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab, the 3rd book in that series. And then I just picked up a couple of random books to toss on my Kindle to read while I was on the airplane. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, two things from yours stand out to me. First off, I do not understand Diablo. I've never played a Diablo, and I'm so curious about it, but I feel like anytime I see somebody playing it, it doesn't look like my steez. But I'm always like so mystified by the player experience because of just starting new characters. And like these new things come and they're like still doing Diablo Immortal and there's still things releasing there. And then there's like somehow they work microtransactions sometimes and sometimes they don't. And sometimes there's accessories and sometimes they're real ugly. And it's like I don't know what this game is or what it's actually about, and I'm just totally baffled by the experience entirely. But I'm very curious about it. And then the second thing that you said was, isn't it funny that we go on vacation as nerds and we actually, like, when we go on vacation, we are away from our like beloved hobbies, because I can never bring what I really want to do on my vacations. Instead, I just have to relax and not play any video games. And it's such a bummer. It's hard. It's a weird nerdy life, but I'll read some in the chat real quick because we've had plenty of people tell us what they're watching, reading, and playing. Cam just rolled credits on Tears of the Kingdom, hopefully starting Jedi Survivor and playing FF16 on stream. I'm still waiting for those latest VODs, Cam. Mayfly playing Killer Frequency, watching Futurama, reading The Nightingale. Perry just finished crying after rolling credits on Raccoon, still getting through a Psalm for the Wild Built, and watching FMA Brotherhood, only the best anime ever. And Zando is playing Gravity Gravity Circuit, finished last night. Now it's achievement hunting time and Street Fighter 6. David is playing Munchkin digitally, D&D, and is watching Strange New Worlds and is reading, looking for something to read, actually. And my list, I am currently watching, believe it or not, I am not proud of this, but I am watching the Vending Machine anime and kind of low-key enjoying it. I was not expecting to enjoy it. I was going to watch it for the memes, and it's not bad. I'm in it for the world. I kind of want to play a management sim video game where I am a vending machine. It's more interesting than I expected it to be, and I hate isekai, but this is one that at least like knows that it's a joke and it's not trying to take itself super seriously, and it's fun. It's fun. It's an interesting rule set, and I can't believe I'm watching it. I'm actually watching a vending machine anime. I just finished reading Atomic Habits, and I'm the same way, you know this about me as well, Sneaky, that I'm reading so many books at a time. And so I typically just like pick like one for TWIG so that I don't just drone on about like, I'm reading all of these books every single week and you're going to hear about them every single week. And so I did finish Atomic Habits. That's my most recent like finished book. It was the second time I've read it, and I'm starting one called Chatter, about the voice in our head, and we'll see how that one goes. And I actually just finished the game Raincode, the Master Detective Archives Raincode, 100%ed it, did all the extra stuff and all the fun things. I love Kodaka, the dev behind Danganronpa, and so this was the latest Danganronpa-like. It definitely has a lot of overlays. It definitely was a slow start. I wasn't really sold on the first like 2 to 3 chapters, but by the time I got to chapter 5, I was so in it and absolutely love the story and cannot wait for DLC and more. And then I am waiting for Pikmin 4. So starting tomorrow, I will be playing nothing but Pikmin for like 2 weeks, and I cannot wait to get there. So again, that is our watch, read, play. If you are watching, reading, or playing anything and you didn't drop it in the chat, or if you're watching on YouTube and you want to drop it down below in the comments, let us know what is going on in your life. But we need to get into some news stories. So the first news story today, I'm actually going to let Sneaky take away.
All right, so what do we got going on Game Pass over the next month, or actually for the next couple weeks? So coming to anything cloud, console, and PC, but on Wednesday, or no, what is? I don't even. This is probably me going on vacation. I don't even know what day it is. So that would have been Tuesday. So July 18th, you got Toem, The Cave, Tectonica. Yesterday, Maquette came out. Today, you've got Figment 2, Creed Valley, and The Wandering Village. Next week, you've got Serious Sam, Siberian Mayhem, Vemba, and Celeste. And also, I'm going to shout out maybe 30 Bats for doing Celeste on his last stream. It was a blast to watch him do that. And if you have not played Celeste, fantastic game. Definitely play it.
It cracks me up that I don't know if maybe 30 Bats has a Game Pass, but it's very funny that he like has been holding off on buying this game for like 3 years and then buys it the month before it comes out on Game Pass. That's hysterical.
All right, and then leaving Game Pass, you have Dreamscaper, Expeditions Rome, The Ascent, 2 Point Campus, and Marvel's Avengers.
Yeah, I can't believe Marvel's Avengers is gone. I think that is so wild. That is such a game that just like was an absolute like transient in and out experience. Nobody liked it. It didn't work. It sort of tried to pick up with new characters. They were like teasing Spider-Man for PlayStation, and it came to Game Pass, and it just totally bombed. And now it's leaving. I can't believe it. It's such a weird experience, that entire game. And we'll see how it goes with the new Black Panther one that they're working on. Hopefully that goes much better. But yeah, any of those games stand out to you, Sneaky?
Honestly, no. I mean,
Yeah.
okay. So in all fairness and honesty, right now, I was actually just having this conversation with my brother the other night. Was talking about how like I'm waiting essentially, like I'm waiting time wise, but also money wise, for Starfield and Spider-Man 2. And so I kind of had to set the rule for myself that I am not allowed to look at any other game until basically I need to finish Jedi Survivor. My backlog is massive. Diablo 4 has sucked in my life. So I basically said no more games until Starfield and Spider-Man come out. And then after that, like I almost have to cut myself off.
Yeah.
We have reached that point.
Those long-term AAA games just are an absolute time suck. There's so much into them and so much that you can get into them if you really want to take them for the time that they're worth. I think that if you're an indie gamer, such as myself, then tow 'em. And Venba is an interesting one. Venba, we actually played on our demo last Monday, I think. And then you've already shouted out Celeste. So those are three pretty solid. Hopefully Venba's solid. But at least Toem and Celeste are two pretty solid indie games. I think worth people's time. I'm hearing good things about Tectonica. We'll see how it continues to go. And, time will tell how all of these things go, but I'm excited to see what Game Pass brings. It's been a rough year for Game Pass, so I'm hopeful that this is the start of, hopefully, a good season of new games, but there's no real telling. Kind of like you said with Starfield coming in, I think that Xbox hopefully is around the turn. Speaking of Xbox, we're actually going to go right into our next one that continues the Xbox conversation going. Xbox Gold is evolving, ending, changing something. We don't really know. Microsoft announced the end of Xbox Live Gold, which will be replaced now by Game Pass Core. This is an evolution of Xbox Live Gold, and it'll take place September 14th of this year. Xbox Live Gold subscribers will automatically transition to Game Pass Core members. The new platform provides access to online console multiplayer and a collection of over 25 games for Xbox Series X and S and Xbox One at a subscription fee of $9.99 per month or $59.99 per year. Games with Gold will end on September 1st. The move comes amid concerns over slowing growth for Game Pass and potential cannibalization of sales. This is a weird news story. If you saw Xbox side of things, they just kind of are like, nothing's changing. And it really isn't. The only thing that is changing is Games with Gold is now gone. And that will be an interesting thing to see how it continues to evolve. And I don't really think it's necessary anymore. It's probably not necessary for PlayStation to do it anymore either, their monthly game cycle, with these new like Game Pass models of libraries of games. I think the downside here is probably, what if you stop subscribing? You no longer have those games that are just in your library kind of perpetually for the future for the subscription fee. So that's an interesting evolution that I think we're seeing, but I think it's just the natural step towards Game Pass becoming the way, shape, and form of Microsoft going forward. Any thoughts here, Sneaky?
Yeah, I mean, I know people have been complaining for a while about, especially the games with gold, just being awful. And I think PlayStation Plus suffers from this every once in a while too. People look at the monthly offerings and they're kind of like, ugh, like there's nothing here. But I heard more grumbling about games with gold and the monthly offering of just being absolutely awful. And so there did seem to already kind of be maybe in the background kind of sort of thing, a push that like, okay, well, if Game Pass is going to become the thing, does Games with Gold need to continue? Does all that need to continue? And it's kind of weird. I know really nothing is changing here, but in a weird way, I feel like some of my, my beloved gaming pass has now just changed. Mm-hmm. I definitely was an Xbox, gold subscriber for a long time. I had the card, I had all of that, and so it kind of feels weird to kind of think that like something that was a major part of my early gaming life has now completely changed, and has now gone away. Like I was when this news broke out, I actually went over to Stallion, who the guy who's really big into Xbox, and he has one of those Xbox Live lifetime cards, and so he was actually taking pictures of it and even saying like, "Holy cow, this feels like an end of an era," kind of a thing. So I mean, yes, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't change a whole lot. It does seem like it's just encouraging people to push towards this whole library service or to Game Pass. But it does feel weird. It does feel weird.
Yeah, an interesting evolution. I think we'll continue to see Xbox continue to pivot and figure out new things to evolve this model into, because they just continue to lean deeper and deeper into Game Pass. So we'll see how things continue to go. Keeping on the train of Xbox, because seriously, Microsoft cannot stop trending in the news headline. Sneaky, tell us more about this FTC situation.
All right. So as if, yes, this trial, this court case between Microsoft and Activision Blizzard hasn't dragged on long enough. The FTC is actually seeking a postponement for the merger. Both Microsoft and Activision Blizzard have officially postponed the merger deadline to October 18th, 2023. This is in part because originally the UK's Competition Markets and Authority, or the CMA, had denied the merger over in the UK. And so now they're kind of pushing back this deadline in order to try to basically get the UK to get a second look at it. It seems like there are some concerns that the UK had about this merger, that it seems like Microsoft and Activision, and especially now that the United States has approved it, 40 other countries have kind of approved this, and so now they're taking a second look at it. But it gets dicey because the decision follows the basically this failure to meet the initial deadline by July 18th, because it kept getting pushed on. But the reverse termination fee, initially set at $3 billion, has increased to $3.5 billion if the deal is canceled before August 29th. Then it goes up to $4.5 billion before September 15th, which kind of reflects Microsoft's confidence that this deal is actually going to go through. And again, although the CMA initially rejected it, it sounds like that Microsoft and Activision Blizzard are being very optimistic about the approval of this new proposal. Despite some new investigation mergers that are coming out, the UK wants to do a little bit more investigating into this. But eventually the $68.7 billion deal was announced in January of 2022, and so far has taken about 18 months to finalize.
I can't believe it was January of 2022.
Right?
It feels like it's been that long, but I just can't believe seeing the actual words on a page.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it's wild that this thing has taken this long to get going. And while it feels like it's pretty much a done deal, it does still feel kind of like there are some check boxes that need to be finished off before it's like a completely done deal. So I imagine we're going to probably be hearing about this for another, few months for sure.
The thing that keeps baffling me is this termination fee. It was already set at an absolutely ludicrous number, which granted, this whole thing is a ludicrous number, right? With almost a $70 billion deal. But the fact that they're getting closer and closer to a 7% termination fee is just ridiculous. It's already been in the billions of dollars, but the fact that it's going to keep escalating in that billion is just... It's baffling. It is a deal unlike any other deal we've ever seen. And Microsoft's going to be fine. I'm not worried about even if they do have a termination fee. They can afford to lose $4.5 billion. But that will be a pretty crazy, no matter what, whether this goes through or doesn't go through, this is going to be a landmark deal. Whether it falls apart and they end up paying that kind of money, or if it stays and they end up paying even more money. This has just been insane. It's been crazy to follow. I'm ready to be done with it and to find out what actually happens. It's a weird world that we're living in. Okay, with that, do let us know in the chat any of your thoughts on the Activision Blizzard deal, but we're going to move into SAG-AFTRA joining the strike alongside the Writers Guild. The Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television Radio Artists, has unanimously voted to go on strike after failing to negotiate a new contract with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers. The strike was announced by SAG-AFTRA President Fran Drescher and National Executive Director and Chief Negotiator Duncan Crabtree Ireland, and will have significant implications for Hollywood, grinding all U.S. film and TV production to a halt. The strike coincides with the Writer Guild of America's WGA work stoppage, amplifying their collective bargaining power. The last joint strike occurred in 1960, leading to a stronger residual system. The strike will also affect events like San Diego Comic-Con and the Emmy campaigning season. This is a pretty huge deal. This is a gigantic strike going on. The fact that they are now united as the WGA and SAG-AFTRA is a humongous deal. I'm not like super plugged into the acting scene. I definitely went to school with plenty of people that are actors, but I don't know if I'm with any gilded actors. There's a chance that I am, but I don't know for sure if I know anybody that's officially affiliated. But it has been a really weird thing seeing this kind of also perpetually turn on. Obviously, it's centered mostly around AI, but it's certainly more than that. It's also just in the increasing downspin of a lack of pay and of a lack of support for those living in Hollywood. So I'm intrigued to see how this continues to go forward. I think that what really made the shift is and will affect us nerds will be the Comic-Con season. I don't care about the Emmys. They're going to be fine. But this is a big deal as far as the convention scene and having celebrities come to your conventions. Up until this point, the writers' strike has not really affected celebrity signings. It's not really affected celebrity panels. Any of that stuff has all been pretty standard. But now all of a sudden, it's taken a real shift and will start to affect us normies out there. So it's no longer just affecting the bigwigs and the folks that are causing all of these issues. It's very weird. And it's very weird to now see it officially affecting our day-to-day lives. We already know that TV shows are going to be postponed, and we can deal with that kind of thing. And we can certainly deal with not having Comic-Con celebrity appearances. But it is going to be a weird hit to the kind of nerd economy of things that are happening. And of course, I stand in complete solidarity with equal rights for workers and for, making that a more equitable and just economic thing. But still, it is interesting to still note how things are taking a quick downturn and a quick shift. Any thoughts on this one, Sneaky?
Yeah, it has been wild to read a lot of the stories about. I know AI, as you mentioned, is like probably the biggest concern in terms of how Hollywood studios plan on using it and what that means for actors and things like that. But it'll be interesting, or it was interesting to read stories of things like, and I forget who tweeted it, but it was such a fascinating behind the scenes take on him, the actor, talking about like what happens when you're on a TV show for multiple seasons and how like the studio only gives you a set amount for the life of the show. So if you're on a show that's 5, 6, 7 seasons, like you don't get a per set amount per season. You get one amount at the beginning and that's it. And so how actors have to, negotiate basically like, and you mentioned, he said like so many shows are shot in Canada. And so he said like, you have to negotiate between like your living place in, wherever you live, and then also the living in a place where you're shooting. And how you've got multiple places to live. You've got all these different things, and then the studio just hands you this lump sum and says, okay, figure it out. So it's been interesting to read more and more behind the scenes about how studios are paying actors, and not your tier one, like your Tom Hanks, Tom Cruise people, they'll be fine. But your B actor, your C-list actors, some of those who, they only get work in bits and pieces. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how this affects in the grand scheme of things. And it's a couple of people have mentioned in the chat, like Perspective, saying like actors are the influencers, right? So like any projects that are going to be up and coming, and an actor's not being able to talk about it or not being able to really do a whole lot with that. It's going to be interesting to see how these kind of maybe smaller projects in terms of shows, movies, whatnot, how they're going to be impacted by not only being able to come out anytime soon, but also the residual effect of nobody's talking about them.
Right.
It's going to be really interesting to see, how all of this is going to play out for sure.
I'll be interested to see, like I said, the fallout of Comic-Con. I know Zando said that actors will still be able to attend cons for autographs and photo ops. They just can't promote specific films. I haven't seen that since SAG-AFTRA joined, so maybe that is still the case. I know that was, at least in my local cons, what they were telling people whenever it was just the WGA. So I'll be very intrigued to see if that is still the case now that SAG-AFTRA has joined. I hope that it is. I definitely want them, as I think Cam said, or maybe as David said, that income still comes in through that door. And I think that they should be able to. But I haven't heard that officially since SAG-AFTRA joined fairly recently. But I'll be interested to see how this continues to kind of go forward. I know I saw Mandy Moore posted from This Is Us. She was in This Is Us, which was just a humongous, TV show that swept the nation, and that she collects checks for like 81 cents at this point on Netflix. And so that is seriously just insane, seeing the lack of residual support for actors for shows that are nationwide, that are national acclaim, household fame. That's what we used to call them back in comm school. So this is a weird thing to see, and a weird thing to kind of perpetually experience. You mentioned influencers and how actors are the influencers. What I'm seeing now is a fallout of the influencer culture of social media, who are kind of outing themselves now as being scabs. And so these are people that hop union lines and work in writers' rooms and actors' rooms during a strike. And it's been really weird to just start seeing people pop off on TikTok, not in a good way, because they are just straight up admitting to being scabs, which is a weird thing to just admit to the social media world. But we have this like weird flux of, you have A-list actors, you have B and C-list actors, and then you have these social media influencing actors. And they're just trying to make it. And so they're making really poor decisions in the wake of where everybody's trying to unite towards a joint cause that's going to make everything better for everyone. And they're trying to shoot their shot, which is what they've always done on social media. Not defending them, saying that's very clear why they're doing what they're doing, and I think that it's wrong. So I'm baffled by this whole thing. I think that we are nowhere near seeing the end of it. I am intrigued by H-Man's conversation in there about whether it will affect Barbie and Oppenheimer's movie releases from here on out. I think we're entering a weird culture of pop culture and film and media production that I think we'll be remembering for quite a while. But we've talked enough about it, and we are actually about to keep talking about it. So I'm going to send it back over to Sneaky for a continuation, but a quick shift away from the conversation we have been having.
So, probably one of the biggest shows this year, The Last of Us, good old T-Lou. Craig Mazin, the creator of the HBO series The Last of Us, remains hopeful that season 2 of the show will release in 2025, despite the ongoing strike by the Screen Actors Guild and the Writers Guild. The strikes have led to a work stoppage on most productions, but Last of Us season 2 has not yet been directly impacted due to the production schedule's flexibility. However, if the strike continues, Mazin acknowledges that it will inevitably have to push their original start date back. Mazin revealed that he has completed writing the first episode of season 2 before the strikes began, and stressed that a significant number of the work has been accomplished on the second season before the strikes paused work on the scripts. So yeah, this is gonna, and again, this is one that I was kind of paying attention to because I saw Mazin announce this and was talking about it, and so yeah, again, it's going to be really fascinating to see, knowing that they've got work done on it, knowing that now you have this funky balance between now, especially the Screen Actors Guild jumping in on the show. So now, how do you continue with what you can? So like, how do you keep the ball rolling with, you may not have your actors, you may have some of your production team, you may have, maybe some writers who can still, and I mean, I know Mazin does a lot himself. So I think he's kind of got an interesting balance that he's got to figure out in terms of keeping what's going, and then when do you just say, okay, we've reached a point where we literally we have no writers, we have no actors, we have no nothing, in terms of keeping it going. So, yeah, it's gonna be really fascinating. And as Cam just pointed out in the chat too, he says that the fact that they're filming outdoors, limits them to very specific times. And yeah, so what happens if you miss your chance to shoot a very particular scene in a very particular moment that you need, and you almost have to wait a whole nother year to shoot that scene. So like, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see like how are they gonna balance those things. In the grand scheme of everything that is happening.
I guess the good news is that unlike season 1, I feel like TLU 2 there is definitely an adventure across a space, but for the most part, it's like 2 locations or 3, maximum major like scene set locations. So hopefully that will make things a little bit easier in the sense that they don't literally have to travel or at least make areas look like completely different areas for this one. But it's a weird thing. I think that we'll have to remember this as we kind of come out of the strike, assuming that everything ends amicably at some point in the near future. Then we'll have to remember, hey, if season 2 does get delayed, this thing happened. And as nerds, we're standing with solidarity of those that are getting what they deserve now, hopefully, assuming everything gets approved, as I said. And then we'll know more about that and how things are going to perpetually move forward in 2025 or potentially 2026. Despite what Mason says, I am skeptical. I would go ahead and say this movie's coming out, or this TV show is coming out in 2026. I would not hold your breath.
I would agree.
On time. So we'll see.
Agree.
We'll see how this continues to go forward. It's a good time to be a gamer, I suppose, because at least we're figuring out our Activision mess in the courts, and we're hopefully taking steps forward. I feel like I'm always hearing about unions being approved and stepping forward in video gaming. So we're making strides, but it is pretty clear that the TV and movie market is in a bit of turmoil, and it's time to take some steps forward. And I hope that this works out in the best possible way for those that are giving their lives to this career. With that, we're going to move into some exciting news instead of all this heavy news. Miss Marvel is writing Miss Marvel. Iman Vellani, the actress who plays Miss Marvel in the MCU, is co-writing a new comic series for the character. She is collaborating with Miss Marvel TV writer Sabir Pirzada for the series, which will be titled Miss Marvel: The New Mutant. In this comic, Kamala Khan is revealed as a mutant, and Vellani stated that the upcoming series will uphold Kamala's inhuman origin while exploring new themes of identity. I think this is cool. I like it. I like to see that we have an actor writing and that we have support in this space. So I think this is pretty cool. It really is living the dream, as Cam just said. This is a neat thing to see happening in the Marvel universe, and a neat thing to see that Marvel is supporting their up and coming actors and the next voices of the future. So what do you think, Sneaky?
I absolutely love this. Like, I think for an actor to get the chance to not only tackle a character on a screen, but now to take it to a completely different medium, but to also embrace, you get to embrace that character now in a not a new way, but probably in a new way that an actor, gets to see it. And so being able to take something that she has already kind of owned and crafted into one facet, and now getting to take it to another medium and be a part of that and growing that character, like, I just love the fact that she's embracing that, like, this is who she is. Like, this is the, this is the character that she is at this moment. And, and absolutely, as Cam said, and as David Hicks said, just the hope of seeing what she gets to be a part of and what happens with this comic. I think it is so awesome. And I will admit, I didn't hear about this until this came up, but now I will definitely be keeping my eye out for it because I want to check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. And it shows how much she's really embracing this character and embracing that origin story and relating culture to culture and bringing in what she might understand of her culture to Kamala Khan's culture. So I really love that. I love seeing the overlap and the authenticity of having someone write a character that makes sense for them to write. So This is exciting news. With that, we're going to move into the Discord. If you want to submit news to us, these are viewer submitted news. If you want to submit them, you can go to bit.ly/deartwig, DEARTWIG, or just use our Discord, !Discord in the chat if you're on Twitch, or the Discord's link down below if you're on YouTube. And be sure to join our Discord, use those spaces, tell us about the exciting news going on. I will draw out some of the ones that I find super interesting or think could apply to the greater community here, and you may be featured on the show. On today's episode, we have 2 submitted both by Buish. I will handle the first one, Sneaky, although I thought about giving it to you because I figured you really loved this franchise. Neopets, an iconic virtual pet website from the early 2000s, has become independent again for the first time since 2005. The platform had been operating at a loss for the past decade under multiple corporate owners, the most recent being NetDragon. When NetDragon shut down the U.S. edutainment company Jumpstart that held Neopets, the site was saved via a management buyout deal. The reorganized development team, part of a new company called World of Neopia, is led by Dominic Law, who spearheaded the buyout. Despite securing $4 million in funding from crypto companies for a Neopets metaverse NFT project, the newly independent team is abandoning the NFT game. Instead, they're going to focus on a new mobile game called World of Neopets and improving the original Neopets website. The company assures the existing Neopets metaverse NFTs will still be supported on the open marketplace, but did not disclose how. So this has been a bit of a whirlwind for Neopets. Sneaky, considering the exact age of this game and where it was at, I'm gonna predict that you were not deep into it, but you could be a secret Neopets fan for all that I know. This is still exciting news.
I know nothing about Neopets.
So it was a
Mayfly, don't throw something at me, please.
It was a fun thing that existed for a little while. I remember Neopets very fondly. I actually bought like Neopets physical merchandise from like the Walmart. I had my own Neopets that were based off of the characters that I had in the game. It was a browser-based world that they had created, and it was super fun for a little while. I remember it very fondly, along with like MapleStory and all of those kind of 2000s. Not, MapleStory was an MMO, but very similar, like world of things that you talked about at school and that you brought home and did all that stuff. So I really enjoyed Neopets for a while there, and then of course, like everyone else, I dropped out, and some people maybe stayed on. But it was kind of disheartening for me to see them buy into the NFT craze and really like fall for that, and I thought that was a real shame. And then the last I'd heard, they were going to be doing their own NFT thing, and now I'm excited to hear that not only are they not doing it, but that it was actually the person who was in like the head of the NFT thing that was like, nope, we're moving on. We're doing something different. So I highly doubt that I'll be getting into the world of Neopets and into their new website, but I am excited for them and always excited to see a step taken away from crypto and Web3. The further we can go away from that, the happier I will be. But yes, do let us know in the chat. I can see Mayfly is very excited for Neopets and for all the things that are going on there. Webkins were better. No way, H-Man. Get that out of here. All right, I'll let you take the next one, Sneaky.
All right, Threads. Threads, the social media platform created by Meta to compete with Twitter, has experienced a significant drop in active users and engagement time within a week of its launch. According to SimilarWeb, daily active users fell from 49 million to 23.6 million, and the average daily minutes spent on the app dropped from 21 to just over 6. Threads reached 100 million signups shortly after launch due to its integration with Instagram, allowing for easy account creation. Despite its initial success, Threads is lacking several features available on Twitter, such as emojis, hashtags, chronological feed, which could be contributing to the decline in users. Additionally, while Twitter's retention rate is also falling, the process is occurring over a much longer time span. Okay, so I got to admit something. I was one of those people that downloaded Threads. And that's as far as I got. I didn't open it. I didn't put an account in. I didn't do anything. And the reason behind that is because I've kind of been trying to actually back off on social media a lot lately. If you have an iPhone and you get that wonderful, here's how long you've been spending on your phone and here's how long you've been spending on apps on your phone message every week, I was spending way too much time. It's just doom scrolling. And so I've been trying to be very disciplined in backing off on it. And initially I really liked Threads for the very reason that people are probably, bailing on it, which is I like the stripped down simplicity. And I thought, okay, maybe just having something simple, something basic. But then as I went to go open it, I was like, it's just one more thing. It is just one more thing on my phone, one more thing for me to pay attention to. Do I really need to be on this? And when I thought about it, I was like, no, I really don't. And so that's kind of where I landed with Threads. I don't know if I will ever actually end up and doing anything with it, unless it, maybe if it becomes more stable, or maybe quite honestly, I'm having more fun watching Twitter do its thing. I love being in the background of Twitter and watching it slowly crash and burn. And I still spend, if I'm on an app, it is mostly Twitter, because I think kind of like you, Nate, you have curated yours in such a way that like you don't get a lot of the drama or any drama, and I've done the same. And so Twitter for me is still a very positive experience. So I don't see myself getting off there anytime soon. So I kind of, so maybe in a background sort of sense, I kind of get why people are kind of bailing on it.
Yeah, it's a really interesting thing that's happening, and I am a fan of Twitter. I've definitely made that known. While I'm not a fan of their latest practices, I do like the actual model. Like, I really like microblogging. I don't know if it's just my sense of humor, or if it's the way that I like to consume content, or what it may be, but I enjoy the experience. And so I'm on board with Threads even still. I'm still checking it every single day, posting my daily affirmations on there, trying to come up with content as I always do, and often failing and not accruing too much of an audience on any of my personal platforms, and that's just fine with me. But I while I'm still on there, I do think that there's a way to spin this that is negative, and there's a way to spin this that is positive. You're always going to have a lot of buy-on at the very beginning, and it's always going to siphon out. And so I don't think that this is anything to be too alarmed about. I don't think Threads is going anywhere. I don't believe that. I think that it's produced by Meta. They attached it to Instagram. I think this is an example of their confidence. I think it is going to be sticking around for a long, long time. I do not anticipate it dropping anytime soon. They are talking about features. I almost signed up for the beta program to try and test the new things, but I just didn't feel like doing it. So I think that we will not see this going away anytime soon. I also don't think we'll see Twitter going away anytime soon. I don't think it's going to fail either. I think they are both maybe falling, but I don't think either one of them are ever going to close their doors. Maybe, but let's be real, folks. Tumblr is still around. So there's no social media platform that reaches the level of virality of these actually ever dips away. And as far as the time span being 6 minutes, that's probably about what I spend on Threads every single day. I maybe spend 10 minutes on Threads, and I gotta be real, I think that's probably for the best. I think it's good to have a social media app that we don't spend a lot of time doom scrolling on. I go and I hop on for a couple minutes a day, I scroll through some art, I see some cool art, I like some cool art, I post a post, and then I close it, and it's wonderful. So I still see it as an overall positive. I think it's gonna be just fine. I don't think it's anything to worry about. I don't think that any company is gonna be totally ousted by it. I don't think Twitter's gonna die. I don't think Meta is going to die. I don't think Threads is going to die. I think we're going to be just fine. I'll see how it continues to move forward and how it continues to engage users. I think that as far as discoverability, I'm not having any success, so it's not one that I see us using at Checkpoint for any kind of like effective measure of evangelism or reaching out or announcements even. So we'll see. We'll see what Threads continues to do and where Twitter continues to go, and we'll keep our thumb on the pulse here at Twig. But let us know your experience in the chat. Let us know what you think about this, or if you are on Twitter or got off Twitter, if you are on Threads, or if you got off Threads already, whatever it may be, do let us know your thoughts. I will say I saw H-Man say that you have to delete your Insta account. I think they changed that. I don't think you have to delete your Insta account anymore to delete Threads. I think there is a way to separate them, but it is quite a headache. So, and it may be a long process as well, where you have to like email in and ask them to do it, and then they'll do it. So it's definitely a headache, but I do think they have alleviated that concern. So, as I said, do let us know your thoughts in the comments or in the chat. And we are going to now move into everybody's favorite segment of the show. At this point in nerd history. All right, at this point in nerd history, this is everything that was released on this exact day throughout time and space. So this is July 20th throughout time. Take it away, Sneaky, with what games have been released.
All right. In 2021, Death's Door, by the way, phenomenal game. If you've never played Death's Door,
I love Death's
do
Door.
it. In 2020, Cadence of Hyrule. In 2017, Splatoon 2 and Dream Daddy. In 2011, Bastion, another good game. In 1988, Bionic Commando Japan released. And then in 1983, Mario Brothers Arcade debuted in the UK.
Yeah, I thought that was a great list of games. I feel like you can't really get, like, none of them are bad. I love pretty much all of these games for different reasons. Obviously, there's the memeier one of Dream Daddy and the music one of Cadence of Hyrule. And then you got Death's Door, which we played on stream. We have a full VOD of that one, I think, and I absolutely love that game. I know that Zando loves Bionic Commando and the classic Mario Brothers Arcade. I mean, you really can't go wrong. This was just a great day for games, clearly, throughout time. Okay, with that, we're going to move into movies. There was actually only one movie that was released today in time and space that I thought was relevant to bring up, and it's a real good one, depending on your perspective on the Nolan series of Batman. It was The Dark Knight Rises, and released back in 2012 today in history. And do let us know your thoughts on any of those games or movies. That has been At This Point in Nerd History. And with that, we're going to move into our penultimate segment of the show, which is the upcoming releases for the week. What is coming out in the next week of movies, TVs, comics, and video games? Sneaky, take it away with the first three there.
All right, movies this weekend, the big weekend for Barbenheimer. All right, so Barbie and Oppenheimer open this weekend. I know, I'm pretty sure Bleach went and saw Barbie and dropped his review. He loved it.
Yep, an 11 out of 10.
Yeah, 11 out of 10. That's right, he gave it 11 out of 10. So I'm very excited to hear his review on Oppenheimer. All right, also the Beanie Bubble. Okay, random aside. I'm actually I want to watch this.
Oh, for sure.
I am... Yeah, the world of Beanie Babies and getting to now look at that craze in hindsight is going to be really interesting. I'm actually really interested in seeing this. All right, next week on the 25th, you have Justice League War World and Resident Evil Death Island. For TV release on the 20th, for today, you got Superpowered, the DC story. Also very interested in watching that. And then in comics, you've got on the 26th, Conan the Barbarian and X-Men Hellfire Gala.
Yes, or Gala, a lot of exciting ones there.
Where you live.
Yeah, those are some good series. And the two movies that we're releasing at the very end there, Justice League War World and Resident Evil Death Island, those are two direct-to-video-esque style. Justice League being the latest DC movie, and Resident Evil actually being a CGI 3D Resident Evil looking like with Mila Jovovich. So we'll see how that one does and if it gets any traction there. But two really interesting documentaries there, or I guess maybe one is a docu-film, like a Beanie Bubble may be acted, I'm not sure. But Superpower definitely sounds like a documentary. And got some exciting ones there. With that, we'll get into the games coming out in the next week. Starting out with games coming out today, Cross Tales is a new tactical RPG. Ducky's Delivery Service is like a flight sim game, indie game. Homeseek is a new survival game. Can't pronounce this one at all. I'm not going to try. It's the Knights of the Cross. It's a deck build RPG. You can look it up and hopefully find that. And wait, hey, if someone is trying to raid you, are not able to receive raids. I should be able to receive raids. Do they have to follow me first, or do I have to follow them? I do not know, Son of Light. But I would love the raid. You're welcome to raid us, but I have no idea why it wouldn't be working. I have them turned on. We're going to pick up from Lakeburg Legacies, a new management sim coming out. Looks like a Royal-esque old management sim. Might and Magic Clash of Heroes Definitive Edition, a puzzle RPG. Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening is a new war sim. It's actually a remake of an old war sim. Punch Club 2 Fast Forward, a new fighting sim. If you didn't play the first Punch Club, you absolutely should. I have a feeling this one is going to be just as good with even more memes. Strategic Mind Fight for Dominance is a strategy game. And Unholy is a new horror game. Coming out tomorrow, we have Brewpub Simulator. That feels fairly straightforward. And then the much anticipated Pikmin 4. Coming up on the 24th, we have Off-Road Mechanics Simulator and Space Cats Tactics, a TRPG about space cats. On the 25th, we have Mr. Run and Jump, a platformer, Remnant 2, a shooter, Supreme Ruler 2030, another sim, and Zhanwan's Sword, Mists Beyond the Mountains, which is an RPG port from China. And then we have 2 DLC that are also dropping this week, or actually both dropping today. Sea of Thieves, The Legend of Monkey Island, which I think is a weird DLC to see in Sea of Thieves, because I have a feeling very few Sea of Thieves players have played Monkey Island, but who could say? And then The Sims 4 Horse Ranch Expansion Pack. If you're still playing The Sims 4, then you can ride horses, I presume, starting today. Any of those thoughts? And then H-Man says a new League of Legends game mode also drops today. I did not get that one. 2v2v2. That sounds fun. What do you think, Sneaky, about any of these games, movies, TVs, comics? What stands out?
I mean, obviously the two big ones, Barbie and Oppenheimer. I'm super excited about the 2 documentaries that look like they're dropping. Game wise, not much there. I truthfully, and I'm not joking when I say this. I know it's going to sound weird, but I am actually excited to watch you play Pikmin 4.
Yeah,
because I know I know you are excited about it, and it's so much fun to watch you when you get excited about games. So I'm hoping you'll stream it at some point so I can watch it. But yes, as Bleach just commented in the chat, Barbie is 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 is very fun. Yeah, and it sounds like Cam is seeing Barbie tonight and Oppenheimer on Saturday. Love to hear it. I'm definitely going to have to get to the theaters to see these at some point. I'm definitely excited about Pikmin 4. That's more than known. But I'm also super curious about Punch Club 2. I enjoyed the first one a whole bunch. I'll probably play the second one. Lakeburg Legacy is, I love sim games, and it looks like a pretty fun art style behind that sim. If you like deck building, the one that I can't pronounce sounds like an interesting one for you. It looks like a pretty good deck builder. Unholy, if you like horror games, looks like a pretty fun one with a lot of new components to it. So there are some good games coming out there. I feel like I've heard about Brewpub for a while, and now it's officially hitting the market, so we'll see how that goes. And again, if you like Monkey Island, I'm intrigued by Sea of Thieves adding it into their DLC, even though I'm not sure why they're doing that. Sea of Thieves has been an enigma from the very beginning for me, so I have no clue what they're doing or why they're doing it, but hopefully it works out and is a fun experience for everybody. Okay. With that, we're gonna close the show with the way we always do, which is our meme of the week. So our meme of the week from this past week was brought to us by Buish, and this is the Zoomber meme. So these are the 95 Zoomber. If you were born in 1995, these things should all relate to you. I thought these were very funny, especially as I was born in 94. So there's definitely a lot of overlay here for the things that I experienced, such as the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I didn't have an SP. I had a GBA Classic, but I did always want the SP. I certainly had a PS2. However, mine was definitely the Slim. Loved Beyblades, Ed, Nettie, those classic Star Wars lightsaber, plastic ones that shot out telescopically. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, definitely not my first Pokemon, but some of the most beloved. That weird like ketchup jelly that's at the top left. I have no idea what that is, but it's so familiar. And then Super Smash Brothers Melee. Absolutely love it. It's real fun. And then my back hurts because it does. And I do miss the 90s and early 2000s. And so this is fun, an interesting one. I thought that it was a goofy time that I definitely wanted to share from Buish there. Any thoughts on that meme from you, Sneaky?
Yeah, it was fun because I graduated high school in 96.
Okay.
So to see that list, so like for example, like Oblivion, I can't, now you shrunk it down. I can't say it best. That's okay.
Oh, no.
But if it's Oblivion or Morrowind, whatever game, the Elder Scrolls
Oblivion.
game, I played the heck out of that one. Jak and Daxter is up there as one of my favorite series. I absolutely love Jak and Daxter. Game I played. And then the PS2 on there. I'm pretty sure I had that cell phone. I'm pretty sure I had that iPod in high school. So all of that, is like, oh, that's a memory lane right there.
Yeah. It's real fun. I love these, and I love that these keep happening. I remember whenever these happened, whenever I was in high school and people were making these memes of like flashback moments. And I love that they're still happening and that we can keep remembering and loving these past times and making fun of ourselves while also walking down memory lane. So thanks for the memes. If you want your meme to be considered on the show, then just be sure to join our Discord, !Discord in the chat, or it'll be linked down below for our YouTube viewers. Join that, use our Memes and Goofs channel. I tried to take the one that has the most reactions and use that in the upcoming week. With that, this has been the Week in Geek. So before we close out, Sneaky, anywhere you want to send people to find you or to hang out or to get to know you better, anything you want to shout out for us?
First, let me say it was a blast being here. I'm so glad I got the opportunity to do this, and so thank you for allowing me to join you. Appreciate it. But you want to find out more about me, join the Discord. I probably spend most of my time in our Discord. So always hanging out there, listening to tunes by DJ Mayfly. And just hanging out and chatting and our question of the day and all of that. So if you're not a part of our Discord, please do. It is probably one of the best parts of my day.
Hardcore agree. Great shout out and appreciate that. Sneaky is definitely one of our most involved in the Discord. You can always find him somewhere here or there. And yes, shout out to DJ Mayfly. We love it. We love the Boombox channel. If you have not jumped in there, you really should. We have a lot of fun in that space. With that, we're going to close out the show. This has been The Week in Geek. This is our weekly news show. If you're in the chat right now, be sure to say bye to all of our YouTube viewers. And we're going to close this out, as we always do, with our 3 things that we believe to be true about every single one of you out there. Number 1, believe that God loves you like really, really loves you. Number 2, we love you like really, really love you. And number 3, believe that you, yes, you matter. You are a person of sacred worth. The world is a better place. Why? Because you are in it. Folks, with that, join us next week for another wonderful edition of TWIG Thursday, twitch.tv/checkpointchurch, usually at around 10 a.m. EST. Looking forward to seeing you then, or in all the wonderful things that we do in between now and then. Until next time, bye-bye! Bye-bye! Okay, and perfect timing for a sub, Dane. And let's give some chats in the clap. Chats in the clap to Sneaky. Thank you, Sneaky, for being here. Really do appreciate it and appreciate your time. All right. I'm going to hop out the channel. Cool. Okay. Oopsie doopsie. I always do that. All right, folks. We are running over time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go into our song really quickly. We'll take a 3-minute break, and then we will get right back in to our game for the day. We are starting a new series today. So we're starting a game called Ghost Trick. I'm super excited about Ghost Trick and very much want to hop into that. Before I do, Dane DePayne, thank you for a sub for that first year of lurking. We appreciate your lurks and appreciate you hanging out with us. Do let me know how hard you want to spin that sub wheel, clockwise, counterclockwise, and some kind of metric for me to utilize. I'm going to plug my guitar in and get this song going. We're leaning into the memes hard today, folks. Leaning into the memes hard. And by the way, we're not going anywhere. We're still live. We're still live until 1, so no need to hop out. Clockwise and very softly. That was too soft. Okay. Oh no, Nora put all of them in the same thing. All right, we'll just, I grabbed one randomly. Dane the Pain, let me know an emote that you want to have added to the Discord, and I will add it. So you can either make an emote, you can recommend an emote from BTTV or whatever is out there. Let me know what you want to see. We'll make it happen. Am I in tune? Close enough. All right, let's get going with our song schedule for the upcoming week. This is a fun thing that we do here on the stream. Oh, it should have been there. Oh yeah, it crashed. Man, I still can't believe our stream just crashed, huh? That was crazy. Okay, so this is fun. This is a fun little meme, a fun little time to do this particular song. I'm pretty sure everybody will recognize it, especially if you play guitar, because this is the first song that we all learn if we play guitar, and it's also the song that every guitar guy plays at a party. We'll start this as we always do. So I asked ChatGPT to write a version of our schedule that was a bit more entertaining. And instead of just writing in and posting up this image, I asked it to write a parody song of a top 100 song off ultimateguitar.com. And it chose the song, the one and only Wonderwall by Oasis. So these are sometimes good. They're sometimes real bad. But we'll see how ChatGPT did today writing Wonderwall by Oasis. But instead of Wonderwall, it is actually... Checkpoint. I can't come up with a parody. What would it be? I can't. Checkpoint Wall by Nerd Pastor Nate / Oasis. Here we go. The one and only. Sunday, we're gonna dive into the DC movie Flash. It's new. By now, you should have somehow realized that our sermons do. I don't believe that anybody streams the way we do about this now. Monday set, the games are neat. Demo games on Twitch, oh so sweet. Tuesday comes with games galore, Pokemon Unite and more. And I don't believe that anybody feels the way we do about this now. And all the plans that we have made are shining, I guess. And all the games that lead us there are binding. I don't know about that one. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but don't know how. Because maybe you're gonna be the one that plays games with me. And after all, you're my gaming wall. What does that even mean? Wednesday calls for Discord's tune. Lunch together, oh, it's soon. Thursdays here with Ghost Rick's Quest. Twig news, we're the best. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about this now. And all the streams that lead you there are thrilling. And all the games that we play are fulfilling, except for Outer Wilds. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that plays games with me. And after all, you're my gaming wall. There we go. There's gaming wall, as we all have. Who doesn't have a gaming wall? Come on. We all know. We all know about the gaming wall. All right, well, good enough. Good enough, GPT. Hopefully you guys have some idea of the schedule. It definitely did not mention that I'm going on vacation next Friday, even a little bit. But this has been a goofy, fun time. What we're going to do now, folks, is we're going to take a quick little 3-minute break. This is something that we do on the stream to practice healthy habits as streamers and as viewers of Twitch. Just to hop away from a stream for a second, go touch grass, go take a break, go stand up, stretch your legs, sit down, rest your legs, walk around, grab a snack, look away from the screen for just a little bit. And we'll be back in 3 minutes starting a brand new series called Ghost Trick. Looking forward to it. See you in 3 minutes. Cracking noises until you end the strike. Do you guys like the cracking noise? How does it sound over the fancy microphone? That used to be how I would do the Predator. But I don't know how it sounds over the microphone. And I used to tell people that I could pop my neck like that. This is really happening at long last. I'm fed up. I can't do it anymore. Spectrum has pushed me too far. You've done too much this time, Spectrum. And you were here for it. The folks that are in the chat right now, you were here for this monumental moment where I finally am broken like the bat by Spectrum. I'm putting on my to-do list right now. Call Spectrum. All of you are here. All of you that are here right now in the chat, you're a part of this moment. You're going to get a badge that says you were a part of this moment of Checkpoint Church history. I'm not even kidding. Do it, please. Make it happen. If you know how to do it. If not, I can look into how to do it. But this is a moment. I'm calling Spectrum. I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know what the difference is going to be, but we're getting a new modem. At the very least, we're getting a new modem and a new router. And this is just absurd. My corner of the internet, and you can't have it, exterminates anyone looking in her direction. Absolutely, Trombone. Only a Dalek could do that. Oh, this is an example of what not to do. Don't be a Dalek. Be a Trombone Dalek in particular. Trombone Daleks, as you know, are notoriously generous. You are allowed to lament. If you've never heard a pastor say that before, let me assure you, you are allowed to lament. You are allowed to doubt. You are allowed to be hurt. You're allowed to be angry. But at the end of the day, whatever your prayer looks like, whether it's an angry prayer, a happy prayer, whatever it may be, I hope that it gets to the action of entering into a relationship with Jesus Christ and with the body of Christ that is the church. That's what we're about. Oh, I thought it was three. I thought it was three hits. And then he was done. I thought it was three hits. I thought it was three hits. And that has been page 54 of the Mirror Mural, presented for your listening pleasure without context. You finally got to see the mural! Wow! What a huge moment, you guys. We have been here. We've been reading from this book for nearly 2 years. We've been reading from this book for 2 years, and you just now RNG'd the Mirror Mural. The titular Mirror Mural. Wow. What a moment. What a moment. Alrighty, welcome back into the chat. Okay, we are, as I said, playing a new game. I'm very much looking forward to this. This is a game called Ghost Trick. I don't know anything really about this game except for the fact that I know the writer, I think, is the same writer from Ace Attorney. And I'm incredibly excited about this because Ace Attorney are some of my favorite games out there. So this is a huge deal. I'm really looking forward to experiencing this game and experiencing what it's going to be. I am going to ask for no spoilers. Because we're going to learn it all together. We're going to experience it together and see what happens as we play this game. Hopefully, no crashes. We're going to play this through to the end of stream. So that was our only break of stream. We're going to go till 1 o'clock with Ghost Trick. I do know one other thing about this game. So I know that it was written by the same writer. I know that I think we're dead. The main character is dead. And I know that Missile, the corgi from that one mission in Ace Attorney, is, I think, a main character in this game. But other than that, I'm pretty much clueless. And it's been remastered, so assumably it'll be pretty. It'll look good. We'll find out how good this game actually looks when we get into it. But I will post the full VOD over on YouTube, and whenever we get done with the series, I will edit it into a single contiguous VOD. That is the way that I've been doing recently for these Thursday series, so anticipate the full True Colors experience coming to your YouTube feed soon. If you do not follow our VODs channel, you should. You can access our VODs YouTube channel. I post every single VOD there. I also post these mega compilations that I put together of all of the experience. True Colors will be coming out soon. I don't know when exactly. It really depends how long the thing takes to upload. It is 46 gigabytes. 46 gigabytes is wild. So shout out to YouTube for letting us upload a 46 gigabyte file onto their servers. We don't do it very often, so they'll hopefully continue letting us do such a thing. Okay, we're gonna get right into Ghost Trick. I hope that you guys enjoy the experience. This is our Thursday stream thing, as we have a game that kind of continues across the span of gaming, and I'm so excited for this one. I've been looking forward to it for a long time. I don't know if we're going to play with controller or not. Probably will, but we'll kind of see how the experience goes and if it makes more sense. I don't know if it's a point and click. I know it was originally on the DS, so maybe, but time will tell. The experience will be what it'll be. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to try and do some voices. No promises that they'll work, but we're going to try. Everybody say bye, Spoofy. Bye, Spoofy. Oh, it's already windowed? Big thumbs down, dude. Not a windowed experience. There we go. All right. It would certainly be easier to play with controller. Okay. 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 Yeah! Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. You guys, I'm so excited. I hope that you're excited to take this journey with me. I'm already into the music. I'm already here for it. It looks a little loud. You will have to let me know if things are too loud or not loud enough, all that sort of stuff. Do keep me in touch. Oh, we're already on a square layout. Okay. Chapter 1, 7:02 p.m. Must have been unconscious for a while. I hope this is me. My head feels fuzzy, kind of like I'm swimming through darkness. When I came to, there was a woman standing there. A woman I don't know. At least, I don't think I know her. Hopefully that's a good voice. And then there was a man with a gun. I don't know him either. Well, probably not, anyway. Oh, no! Now I'm not the kind of guy who can just stand back and watch a poor woman get shot. But I have just one little problem. I'm already dead myself. Yeah, I thought so. I thought we were dead. Here for the music already. This has got to be me. No question about that. After all, do you see any other dead bodies lying around here? Oh, I don't have a voice. Oh no! So long, sister. I feel bad for her, sure, but what can I do? I'm dead. And just as I was thinking this, I'm gonna have to turn off this autoplay mode. This is no time to be lolling around dead. Hang on, can we turn off autoplay? I mean, it looks like it is. Is this just the experience? You're the only one who can save her. What the whole world just changed on me. Okay, good, now we have control. Welcome to Ghost World, the land of the dead. Oh, now this would be a perfect voice for our little anime character. Unless it's not a cute character. A voice in my head? Who are you?
No time for introductions now. You have to save her. I know you can do it. All you have to do is use your powers.
Huh? Me? Save her? How?
Take a look at your corpse. You see that blue flame? That's your soul. And do you see that bright white spot nearby? That's a core.
A core? Just looks like a railway crossing gate to me.
Look, the best way to understand is to just try it. First of all, try moving your soul with the dead.
Okay. What?
Next, direct your soul across to connect with the core. Congratulations! Your soul has now possessed the crossing gate.
So what? Now I'm a crossing gate?
Now then, use the crossing gate to save the balloon.
What? But how?
In a moment, time will start to burn normally again. This will be your chance. Listen, when the man pulls the trigger, the woman dies, right? So before that happens, you have to use your powers to stop it.
Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about.
You'll see, you'll see. Now then, time will start to flow again.
Oh, raise. Oh! Cool, okay. Hold it. So much talking.
Well played.
What just happened? That was one of your powers at work. A ghost trick. I see. The name of the game! Hey! We solved the game! We did it! You mean I made that crossing gate move?
That's right. You manipulated that power with the power of the dead. A ghost trick. And you have to do that to perform a trick, and all you have to do to perform a trick like that is press A. Now the woman's fate has changed, albeit just a little.
Yeah, she still kind of has a gun pointed at her.
Yes, that's not good, is it? But at least now you're starting to figure out how to use your powers.
So I enter the ghost world with Ghost, possess an object, and then perform a trick with it, huh? Okay.
Now you're getting it. Let's move on to the next step. Try possessing a different color.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go over to this, the guitar.
We see a guitar then, is it?
Hey, what do you want from me? I would have preferred that giant wrecking ball. That would solve the problem real quick, I bet. But I guess I can't reach chords that are too far away.
Well, I guess we'll see what you can do with that guitar. Let's set time in motion again and find out.
Oh no! I got shot! Am I dead now? Hold it. That's gotta be some of the slowest running away I've ever seen. Looks like I'm gonna have to come up with something more. Let's see. What core is close enough to possess from here? I guess all there is me. No time to be picky. I got a woman to save.
I like your attitude. It's admirable, truly, but...
But what? If I can manipulate objects, then I ought to be able to manipulate my own corpse, right?
Tell you what, why don't you just try it and see? Go ahead and possess your corpse.
Okay.
Alright, now we'll set time in motion. Okay, go ahead and try.
Huh? Nothing's happening. Exactly.
Sad but true, I'm afraid. You can only manipulate non-living things. Corpses, even if they aren't alive anymore, aren't really just ordinary things.
You've gotta be kidding! Wait, what about the woman? What's happening to her?
Let's take a look, shall we? If you want to take a look around, you can move the screen.
Move the screen.
It's easy here, give it a try. Use D-pad to move it in any direction you want.
Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. Oh, no! Thanks for the hydrate, Hunter Fan Mom. Okay, well, I guess she's dead. I guess she died. I guess we failed. We lost the game. Game's over. Your pal Duke also redeemed hydrate. Okay, double hydrate. Out of my way. So why was my mind wiped? That's what I want to know. Oh, the audio is off? You guys, nobody told me! Oh no! You've not been hearing all these sounds! Oh, you've not been hearing this dope music! No! Oh no! In the end, it looks like her fate remains unchanged. So what good are these ghost tricks of mine? But just as I was thinking this... Pixar? Okay, we're going to do some things real quick. The first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to take a break to fix this. We're going to fix it because I don't like it. So I think it's probably this one. Tis. So we're going to go ahead and duplicate this. Maybe. Oh dear. What did I do? Okay. Okay. It should be back. We're going to cut off these sides. Then we're going to move it over. I'm going to turn off this one. Then we're going to move my camera. Just a little bit. Ah! What happened to me? Where'd I go? Oh no! Where'd I go? Oh no! There I am. Where did I go? Why did I disappear? All right. Let's see. Chat is still over there. Let's do this. Let's just duplicate the whole thing. And we're going to call this Ghost Trick. Okay. Whoopsie. And now I'm going to move chat. Boink. You guys are going to go over here. And shrink a little bit. Yeah, I like this so much better. Okay, this will work so much better for this game. This will work so much better for this game. And maybe, honestly, we might... let's see. Are they going to be fine? I might just take the stream abbeys down just a little bit. No, that's too small. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Now we're going to get back into it. That should be much better. And you guys should be able to hear the audio. Let me know if it's a good level. Okay, there's a lamp currently talking to me. I have no idea if this is this figure again, but we're gonna give him this voice again.
Hello there, how are you feeling? Not very well, I imagine. The terrible tragedy would happen tonight. Oh, ignoring me, are you? It's a little too early for you to be so stiff and cold, I'd say.
Nah, so it was you. You were that voice in my head, right?
Well, I wouldn't say voice exactly. The dead don't have voices, you see. It's more like my thoughts are being beamed directly into your mind. That's my little trick ghosts can do.
It looks like my ghost tricks didn't do much good. She did. She still ended up just as dead as before.
It's true, for now.
For now?
I still have more to teach you about the powers of the dead, your ghost tricks.
Who exactly are you, anyway?
Before I answer that, I think we should save this young lady.
Okay, let's save her.
Isn't it a shame to see such a pretty young woman lying here like a discarded piece of trash?
What can I do? She's already dead.
Time for more ghost lessons for you, my friend. First of all, I'll have you possess me.
Possess you, huh?
Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your pals.
Why am I so determined to save this woman? It's not like I know her. I guess I'll take the desk lamp up on his invitation anyway. Sometimes it has me click and sometimes it doesn't. My reason is twofold. Number one, I'm not the type to leave women lying around discarded like trash. Number two, I don't have anything else to lose at this point. Trick time! Okay, so I gotta possess... What's the Y for?
That little bubble you just pressed, those are your thoughts, what you're saying to yourself in your head.
My thoughts, huh? So the dead don't have voices. And what we think is communicated directly to one another. So these thought bubbles are sort of a stand-in. I think I'm starting to get it.
I think so too. Just remember to always keep an eye out for those thought bubbles.
Okay, good idea. I just might get some important clues from them.
Now then, in order to possess me, you first have to enter the ghost world. Use LB. LB is your ticket gun.
Okay. Oh.
The best thing to do is try it.
LB, huh? Guess I'll press it. Ghost World! Okay, then I gotta possess... I can't reach you! I'm trying to reach you, but can't! Okay, I guess I gotta, like... Oh my.
By the way, have you taken a look at the middle of the screen?
What about it?
It tells you what trick you can perform with the object you're currently possessing. The information is there for you to check out whenever you need it.
So, in the case of this folding cot, it looks like I can unfold it?
In a performance trick on the object you're possessing, you first have to return to the land of the living.
No, okay. I'm getting it!
This time, we use your ticket out of Ghost World. Roll the black, we're counting on you.
Huh? Who's this we? Alright, so out of the Ghost World, unfold. Yay! Back to the Ghost World. Possess. I did it! Huh, that's funny.
What is?
My corpse and her corpse. There's definitely something different about the two. There's something emanating from my corpse.
That's because you're special.
What's that supposed to mean?
Not everybody who dies gets special powers, you know?
So those waves are because of my powers of the undead, huh?
Anyway. Congratulations, you passed.
Well, what do you know? What prize do I get?
The new power, what else?
Another one?
No, let's review. You can possess objects and manipulate them, right? Now, what do you suppose will happen if you possess a corpse?
Nothing, because I already tried that, remember? And nothing happened at all.
You don't have the ability to manipulate a corpse. However, there is something else you can do.
Oh yeah? And what's that?
Why don't you try it and see?
Trick time! Okay, ghost mode. Possession! Okay. What's this? Can you hear me? Wait a minute. What's going on here?
It looks like she's unconscious, poor thing.
Conscious? But she's dead.
Yes, but think back. Remember when you died? When you came to your senses, you've been unconscious too.
Unconscious, huh? Come to think of it, the desk lamp is right. When I came to, I was already dead.
Let's leave her like this for now. And while she's resting, we can save her life.
Oh, sure, you make it sound so easy.
And it is easy. When you use your powers on the corpse, you can go back to the past, to a time 4 minutes before that person's death.
Are you serious? Back through time?
That's right, but there's a catch. It only works on new corpses that have been dead for less than 1 day. And she still will within that limit. You might give it a try before it's too late.
This is crazy! None of it makes any sense!
We're talking about the powers of the dead here. It doesn't have to make sense. Now then, let's go, shall we? To the time 4 minutes before this woman was murdered.
Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about.
You'll see, you'll see.
It's rewind time. YouTube rewind. And so now I'm going back in time to witness this woman's last 4 minutes alive. Not as a fuzzy, distant memory of the past, but as a very real, living present. But now I know my powers. 4 minutes before death. Oh, we got a girl voice.
Wake up. Are you okay? What happened to you? Oh no. He's dead. Who are you?
Here's my business card right here, sister. My little golden friend.
You did this. You killed him, didn't you?
Instead of playing whodunit right now, you ought to be more concerned about your own fate.
Who are you? Some sort of hitman? Who are you with me?
They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Timsic left in the country.
Timsic? What the world is that?
Beats me. I just do what I'm told. All I knows is you got nowhere else to run to. Time to die, sister. As long as that bad boy wrecking ball stays right up there where it belongs.
Look, all I want to know is, who are you?
You don't know me, and I don't know you. This is just business.
Yeah, Perry, I definitely agree. I'm getting Monica vibes. That's a Cube for sure. Oh.
So long, sister. Oof. Hold it! Who's there? Hold it!
A shotgun? Kind of a flashy weapon for a hitman, don't you think? Not?
Not flashy, just thorough. They call me nearsighted ego, but I never let my prey get away.
Ever thought about just buying a pair of glasses?
Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future.
Bang. Dead. False. So I guess I'm gonna get control now.
And there you have it. The last 4 minutes of her life.
No!
It's kind of ironic when you think about it. A woman toyed with by fate, and a man toyed with by a ghost.
But she still died.
Yes, and you can change that with your ghost tricks. Just like you did 4 minutes ago.
Possess and manipulate, huh? Ghost and then trick?
And you can rewind these 4 minutes as many times as you like to. Now then, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Game time! Whoa! Alright. I'm down here for some reason.
So this is 4 minutes ago, huh? Fine, I get that. But what am I doing way down here?
Obviously the wrecking ball.
That's just how it works. Her coins was your gateway in the past, after all. So naturally, your starting point is where her coins was.
And this is where she died. Okay, I get it now.
Ding ding.
Okay. So we start in ghost mode. Go to him. There are only 4... Oh.
There are only 4 minutes left before she dies. You had better try and get to her as fast as you can. There's no time to lose.
Okay. So first I need to get in the folding bed. Then I need to refold it. I presume. Time is passing. Oh, there are things on the sidebars now. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well. Oh man. I really liked this layout too. We'll work on it. I'll get it working by next stream. Don't worry. Or I could do it right now if you guys will have patience. You let me know if you want patience, or do you want it to look good, or do you want me to work on it after stream?
The last seconds of her life are counting down.
Looks like I better get up there fast.
That's right. Have a look at the right side of the screen.
The right side, huh?
The saying on the top of that timer is how much time she has left. And technically, the world is gone.
Okay, so I will pause it and I'll fix it for you guys so that you guys can see what I'm seeing. Let's go. Here we go. Time to go. We're gonna duplicate this. There used to be a duplicate button. Where did that go? Okay, and then we're going to boink, boink, boink. Whoa. Stop this. Stop. We're gonna put a timer right there. And on the other side. Okay, that didn't take too long, did it? That felt very manageable. All right, so now you guys should be able to see how much time is left, and I can also see it on my screen so that it doesn't freak me out. All right, ghost time. Let's see. You know what, actually, I'm gonna look around first. There's a mannequin, there's a fridge. Ooh, look at that flagpole. Oh, the flagpole's very impressive. Okay, so maybe if I go to the flagpole, my trick will be able to go to the top. Maybe. Find out. Nope. Wait. Yeah, that's what I assumed. Oh, that's not what I assumed. I wonder, was it turning on though? Like, can I do this little trick right here? Can I go boom? Yes, yes, yes! Ha ha ha! The greatest! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I thought there was a motive there. I thought there was going to be a reason for this nonsense. Rats! Okay. Never mind. Let's try again. Right? Can you imagine? Let's find out what happens if I roll, yeah? Oh. Ooh! A blender!
Are you so sure to hit me on what you want with me?
They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Timsic left in the country.
Timsic? When was that?
All right, I don't think I have to voice act all of those scenes again, surely.
Uh-oh, our time is running out.
Says you. Oh no! Oh no! I get it. I get the puzzle. Maybe. I think I get the puzzle. I don't get the puzzle. Yes, I do. I get the puzzle. Ha ha ha! Ha ha! The greatest gamer is me. Yes! Indeed. Indeed! Just a few more steps. Hope I make it in time. Why did the scene change? Oh no, is he still under the wrecking ball? I think he's not under the wrecking ball anymore, right?
Now's your chance to change your fate.
There isn't much time left. This is coming down to a battle of seconds. Pedal?
Yeah!
What's going on here? Nearsighted Jigo never misses as long as the target is within point-blank range.
I love nearsighted Jigo, dude.
It looks like you made it in time, just barely.
Yep, she's still alive.
And in that split second, hope was born. Just now, her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly.
Fate changed.
I have no idea what is going on. We're saving the day.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The bridge is up.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Or I'm not a bicycle. What? Oh.
The wrecking ball? Wow.
Nice.
Uh-oh. Are we gonna kill him?
You hear something?
Smack. Oh, I thought I was gonna hit him in the head. I mean, I think we're about to kill him. I think he's dead now. I mean, I think he's canonically dead now, yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She dead too. Oh! Nice. Not Looney Tunes did. Smooshed.
That is unbeatable to say the least.
So, the danger's gone?
Yes, it looks like the danger. Mr. Danger, in fact, lays somewhere. You used your powers to avert that woman's fate.
So I did all that, huh?
You most certainly did. And I knew you could do it.
Fate averted.
Yeah! So I lost my life tonight and saved somebody else's.
I'm into it. I'm into it. I like it. This is a good game. I'm here. I'm here for this.
When I came back to the present, it was raining.
Is she going to be like a spirit medium and I can talk to her?
I'd saved the life of this stranger, now sitting forlornly in the rain, even as the story of my life on this planet comes to an end.
She sneezed. Because she in the rain. Get out of the rain.
A stranger. That word strikes a chord, and a terrible truth begins to dawn on me. I can't recall a thing. Who am I? What is this place? And most important of all, how did I die? Why was I killed?
The story isn't over yet.
Who exactly are you anyway?
Just call me Ray. There's a ray of light in the darkness.
Ray, huh? So you aren't going to tell me your real name, I take it.
You haven't told me your name yet either, actually.
That I can't remember.
Yes, I guess the memories of a newly departed that tend to get a bit confused. Some of us get our memories back, others never. But if you ask me, does it really matter? After all, there's only one path left to the dead. And that is to disappear.
Disappear?
When the sun rises in the morning, I'm afraid you're going to cease to exist.
What? Tomorrow morning? But wait a minute. These powers of the dead.
Yes?
I'd like to use them to save somebody else's life.
And whose life might that be?
Do you even have to ask? Mine, of course.
Oh, I see. But think about it this way. If we could use ghost tricks to save ourselves, wouldn't I have tried to save myself as well? I mean, look at me. I'm a desk lamp.
Why a desk lamp, anyway?
I'm not really sure myself, to be honest. In any case, it seems we are unable to use our powers on our own corpses.
You're kidding!
You only exist in this world until tomorrow morning. I'm afraid that fact can't be changed.
So, there's really no escaping my own death? In the morning, I'm going to cease to exist. Apparently, there's nothing I can do to change that, but just the same, I still want to know. I want to know my story, the lost story of my fate, right up until the time of my death. And until I learn that,
You won't be able to rest in peace, right? Well, I understand how you feel. You want to go and learn the truth about your death, that's what you should.
I will, but let's see, how should I go about doing that, I wonder? I can't even imagine what the first step would be.
The first step, but it's easy. You start with Earn.
I might have to change out my buttons.
The person who witnessed your death. She should have some important clues, don't you think?
Hey, you're right. And not only that, she might even know who I am.
Yes, I'd say there's a very good possibility of that.
What was I doing here tonight? In a place like this? That woman probably knows the answer.
That's right, never forget that. She's the key to everything tonight.
The key to everything? What do you mean?
You'll know soon enough when you regain your memory.
Yeah, I'm like a blank sheet of paper right now. I should probably keep some kind of record of everything I learned tonight.
That's a very good idea. Press LT to review a record of what you learned, and be sure to check it out now and again. Memories aren't always the most reliable things, after all. Alright then, I wish you good luck.
Okay, so now we gotta go to her. Shimmy! I want a shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy. Cocoa Puff. Shimmy, shimmy now. We're going down, down, baby. I love this. I'm so into this. I love the gameplay style. What?
What in the world just happened? The crane moved all by itself, and then that big iron ball fell all by itself. It started raining all by itself, and then an umbrella came down. All by itself. Ugh, oh my goodness. Don't tell me I have psychokinetic powers.
Wouldn't that be convenient? I am wondering how we're going to communicate with her. Is she just going to take us from place to place, or do we ever get to talk to her? This music slaps! Kitty Kate. Is that Ray?
But seriously, what in the world just happened?
I'm gonna have to move my buttons around.
What's this? Some kind of note?
I want to see that note. I wonder what I wrote in it.
I'm gonna have to move these buttons. Crazy.
Hopefully it's not just a shopping list or something.
Yeah, that wouldn't help. Should I check it out?
How do I read a note? I can possess the note and read myself.
Did I write this note? Maybe I should give it a read.
So you don't remember writing it, huh?
No, I don't remember writing it. But even more importantly...
What? What? I'm gonna go ahead and move this button real quick because I have a feeling these two characters are gonna be recurring. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum. Let's change this voice. Ah, no. Yes. Much better. Much better. And I still have other characters if we need them.
I didn't get a chance to read that note.
Not to interrupt your train of thought, but I wonder if you realized where this telephone call is coming from.
Huh? How would I know that?
Think about it. Before you helped your murder fate, didn't the telephone call come in at around this time too?
Oh, yeah! It's the boss! It's the boss! Oh no, the boss! It's done. I'm on my way.
Not anymore. You're a pancake now.
That telephone call!
Exactly. In other words, at this very moment on the other end of this telephone line is the culprit who ordered your murder.
Okay, I'm back. How long was it gone? Hopefully you guys can read what it was just said. It was something like,
I saw the face of the man who ordered me dead.
Is it done? Speak up, man. Did you get her?
Who is this?
Yes, 1,000 pardons, my dear lady. Oh, I must have dialed the wrong number. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Hunter Fan Mom, because I would have gone on for a while without knowing that I was muted.
So that's him, huh? The man who stole my life.
That's right. So, what do you think? Would you like to go see him?
You better believe I would.
Then you would do well to listen to me. We ghosts exist by possessing inanimate objects. However, there's one way we can move from place to place over great distances.
And that would be phones, I'm assuming?
The dead can jump from point A to point B by moving over telephone lines.
Say what?
My fellow, I can't do to help you. You'll have to rest yourself.
You're not coming with me?
I'm afraid not. My powers have grown weak. I've already used up most of my remaining strength just to get here tonight. But I had to come to ask for your help.
My help?
Many mysterious things will happen in this town tonight. I'm trusting in you to get to the bottom of them and find out the truth. You're the only one who can do it. I want you to use your powers of the dead to find this truth.
I'm grateful to you for everything you've done, but I can't promise I'll help. Tomorrow morning, I cease to exist. That doesn't give me a whole lot of time. I need to pursue my own mystery. Find out the truth about myself.
That's more than enough.
Huh?
If you succeed in doing that, you'll have done what I asked anyway. The two are one and the same.
One and the same. This desk lamp knows a whole lot more than he's telling me.
Okay. From that call a moment ago, you now have the culprit's phone number. The rest is all up to you.
Neat. A new phone number. I like this a lot. This is really cool. I like the way the story is told.
And so the story of the search for myself begins. A story that'll last one night only. Tomorrow morning I'll cease to exist. And I'm surprisingly okay with this fact. I have to find the answers before the sun comes up. Why was I killed? What exactly is going to happen in this town tonight?
I'm telling you, I'm so on board. Obtain a new illustration. Got an extra. 4 minutes before death music. New illustration. Save. Yes, please. Chapter 2, 7:31 p.m. I don't remember what the time of the other one was.
Who am I? Why was I killed? The one who's sure to know the answers to these questions is the man who ordered my murder. Myrtle. At the other end of the phone line is the very man who had me killed. Our meeting, it's also sudden. I'm not sure I'm really prepared for what's to come.
Ba-bum. Yes, if what I read in this file is true, this woman could be quite a bedeviling bit of travel of yours. She needs to be erased tonight. Confound that nearsighted Chico! His skills are as feeble as his eyesight.
Not to worry, sir. I've already taken the next step, sir.
Small man, or big man on tiny keyboard is very funny. Yes, but I say the last thing I ever expected was to talk to the target herself, even if it was only over the telephone. I must admit, my good man, it put me in quite the tizzy there for a moment.
What is this place? These oddly luxurious furnishings, this oddly refined music, and that odd little machine. I've never seen a room like this before. But one thing's for sure, these people are assassins. How do you figure? And what's more, that red-headed woman is another of their targets. I mean, obviously they had us assassinated, but I don't know if they're assassins. That file the old man has. Maybe it'll give me some information on my redhead.
We can learn her name. What her name? Oh!
Seems this file contains information about that redhead. I can't read it when it's closed.
Great Scott! Did you see that? The file, I say! The file! Read up and snap at me, my good man. Nearly bit my head off.
Not to worry, sir. I've already seen to it that the target, Miss Lynn, is no longer a threat, sir.
Ah, that's not what I'm talking about, man.
Lynn, huh? So that's her name, is it? But this file, it's like it's written in a foreign language. I can't read it at all. Might I suggest putting away the file and relaxing, sir?
I love this office. It's so fun.
You have a very important job ahead of you tonight, sir.
Okay, so I have thoughts.
This is a pickle. The phone and I got put away neatly, and the only thing I learned is the name Lynn. This sure is a weird room. I traveled to the phone line to get here, but where exactly is here? And who exactly are these people?
Yes. Egad, man! Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors?
My apologies, sir, but I did not touch it, sir. It appears the equipment is still malfunctioning, sir.
Granted, technology is certainly a convenient thing, but our use of it is simply off. Confound it. Yes. In any case, I don't wish to see the face of our current target, my good man.
As you wish, sir. In that case, might I suggest this, sir?
No, wait! No, wait!
Ooh.
It me.
Hey, that's...
Yes, Sissel. Is that a name? Sissel.
If all goes well with our dear tonight, we'll have the power to change the world, sir.
Yes, it's a very important night indeed, my good man. We can't afford to make mistakes, and that is why we can't afford to trust that Sissel. No, we must be very careful.
Sissel. That must be my name. Now that I hear it, it does sound familiar. A deal, huh? What could that be all about? Just what exactly was I up to, I wonder?
No! 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 Not again!
We are completely prepared for tonight, sir.
Yes. Now all we have to do is pluck the fruit of success.
One thing's clear. These villains seem to know me. And another thing. There seems to be some kind of connection between me and this Lynn. Why else would our names both come up here like this?
I can't reach anything. Can I do it again? Where is your head, man? I told you I don't wish to see this face.
My apologies, sir. It appears to be another malfunction, sir.
Well, get it fixed, man, unless you want to see me malfunction.
Certainly, sir.
Before he goes, let me ghost trick. Ah! Every time I try, it won't let me.
These guys murdered me and now they're targeting the redhead. What kind of connection do we have with each other? What else am I supposed to do? Maybe if I do it quick enough? Yeah. No, I still can't reach. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, he's already said this. Can I skip past this? Maybe I have to get it quick enough? I guess I could look around. Can't I, like, pan with the D-pad? Nope. This room just is what it is. There is a thought, but I want to figure it out myself. Okay, we're gonna try that. Ready? Here we go. Boom. Before it goes. Ah, I was too slow. Man, you gotta be fast. Or that just isn't the answer. Wait! This must not be the answer. There's no way, right? Wait, no, I'm in the bottom. Yes! Yes, that was the right answer. I knew it. Oop. Nice. It is a miserable state of affairs when I can even be startled by a telephone that doesn't even ring. Egad! It's even more pathetic to be startled by the same telephone twice. Ah! The problem must be solved, sir. The Miss Lynn problem, sir. What? Lynn?
Yes. You did mention taking the next step a moment ago, didn't you, my good man?
Yes, sir. I seemed one step ahead. One step ahead, then go to her apartment, sir. That telephone call must be him reporting, sir.
Very good, very good.
Lynn is in danger again.
I just gotta find out the telephone number.
This is one step ahead tango. I'm at the target's apartment now.
And out with it, man. Have you taken care of her?
No, she isn't back yet.
What?
It only stands to reason. If the target got here first, they wouldn't call me one step ahead, now would they?
I don't get it. But in any case, man, once you've taken care of the...
Then you'll promote me to the head of the Hitman Division?
Ah, no, man. Now you're getting one step ahead of me.
We can discuss my new salary later.
Great Scott! Now you're even getting one step ahead of your last one step ahead.
I'll get back to my job now, sir.
Confound it! You're even hanging up one step ahead. I love these characters. They're great. Fantastic. Okay. Go to another location.
What did he say, sir?
He asked me to raise his salary.
What will you do, sir?
Maybe I'll give him some of nearsighted Jigo's pay.
Lynn, I can't lose her. She's my only lead if I ever hope to solve the mystery of me.
Let's go. I like the method of travel. I like the storytelling. I like the characters. I like the music. It's 10 out of 10 so far. 10 out of 10. Oh! The dog! Did she kill the dog? Did he kill the dog? Is the dog playing dead?
The telephone line guided me to Lynn's apartment. Fortunately, Lynn isn't here yet, but unfortunately, the hitman is. And there are a couple of other unfortunate little developments waiting for me, it seems.
Oh! Who are you?
Looks like there's an unlucky little lady here tonight.
I need another girl's voice? Okay.
And an even unluckier little doggy. That poor, brave little warrior. He must have been trying to defend his mistress.
I think he's playing dead. I'm pretty sure he's playing dead.
If Lynn came home now, I have to do something about this situation. And fast.
Okay. Or if the dog is dead, then I can do the last 4 minutes of its life, right?
Huh? Where am I?
More to the point, who am I? Oh, this is a dog. Who am I?
Are you talking to me?
Of course. Do you see anybody else around here?
If I remember right, the dead don't have voices. Their thoughts reach the other person directly. I guess that explains why this dog is talking to me right now. This is your mistress's apartment, and you are, presumably, the little doggy who died here. Died? So I'm dead, huh? Let's see. The dead lose their memories. They even forget what they look like. And so, that's what the blue flame shape is all about. Oh! There's no time to lose! Miss Camilla! My Miss Camilla is in trouble! Huh? You mean you remember? You remember who you are? That's right, I'm Missile. Nice to meet you. I'm a Pomeranian. I thought he was a corgi. Well, I guess now I know it's possible for the dead to regain their memories. Thanks to this little doggy. Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla! My Miss Camilla is in trouble and I vowed to devote my life to protecting her. But I died before I could rescue her. How can I let her down like this? So you're more worried about your mistress's safety than your own death, huh? I like your moxie, little doggy. Looks like it's time to go back to 4 minutes before this little guy's death. Time to save with this, his life. What did it say?
Okay, it's rewind time. Okay.
Let's see. First of all, I'd better see what I can find out about your death, little guy. Excuse me, but where exactly are we? Huh? You followed me? I follows you. You brought me with you, one or the other. Looks like the dead can move around together. This is the land of 4 minutes before your death. Really? We're really here? So that means you're gonna save Miss Camilla, doesn't it? Aren't you even surprised? I mean, we just traveled through time and... Not especially. I mean, Miss Camilla can walk around on 2 legs, but I can't do that. So if she can do that, then it's not so strange that you can walk backwards through time. So that's the way your mind works, huh? I guess that's reasonable enough. Come on, let's get started. Okay, first, we watch your last 4 minutes unfold. Then we use what we learned to save Camilla. Just like when I saved Lynn at the junkyard. If we watch closely, we ought to be able to get a few leads. Keep your eyes open. Of course! Leave it to me to sniff out a few clues. Okay, so Camilla was... Yippee! Oh! Down the road. I'll do a voice for her, don't worry. Does he have 9 tails? Who are you?
No, Missile, you're not supposed to bark. The lady next door is crabbier than ever tonight. You're not saying no, not to slow down. You don't want to knock the wall down, do you, boy? Why do you like to bark so much anyway? You sure are cute, but just don't do us killed, okay? Darn, I really wanted to watch TV too. Hey, I know, I'll listen to music. Notice. Oh, that was close. I only moved for donuts tonight. Down.
I don't really like it when jobs outside the original scope crop up. I have to put it down as a separate charge. Accounting never likes that. But I guess it can't be helped. Sorry, kid.
My guy just shoots a dog?
So that's the whole dramatic story of what happened 4 minutes before you died.
Wow, look at that, I'm dead. I'm kind of shocked, to tell the truth. Okay, let's get started on saving her.
But let's see. How are we going to do this? Seems to me the easiest way would be for you to take a big bite out of that man's leg.
Oh, I don't think I could do that. Whenever somebody I don't know comes around, all I want to say to them is, welcome! I can't help it.
Okay, then I guess the only thing we can do is get the little lady to help herself somehow.
No, I don't think she could do that. Did you notice her putting those red things on her head?
Red things? Oh, you mean the headphones?
Whenever she puts those red things on, that's it. You can call her name until my throat is sore, but she never hears me. To be perfectly honest, I hate the red things.
You're right. With those headphones on, our little lady doesn't even hear the sound of the intruder's gun. So maybe that's our first lead. Now we know we have to do something about that. If it falls in the water, she won't use them! We got this. Okay, first things first. How can I make her drop it in the water? Oh no! Yippee found the remote. Okay, it doesn't matter how many times I hit it, I'm presuming. Find out what happens when we do this. Can I knock her down? I don't really know what else to do. I'm gonna try and knock her down when she gets over here. Because she wants to listen to music. Oh no, the dog is there. No! Yes! We did it! The greatest.
How do I manage to do that? Lynn just brought those headphones too. How about if we tell her you did a missile? Darn it. Now I can't even listen to music either. I think the gods are playing tricks on me tonight.
Forgive me, Miss Camilla. I'm only doing it to save you. So what? Now you think you're one of the gods, huh? No, never mind that. The important thing is we managed to change the situation. That's true. At least now we can use the little lady's ears to help us. Fate changed. But how? It's gotta have something to do with this door, right? Oh no, I guess she's about to move the donuts over. Maybe I can travel via the donuts. See what else there is to do. I'm gonna toss the donut the other way. Pink mouse. Different mouse this time. Watch why. I'm just doing all the things. I'm just causing complete turmoil. I'm trying to get there so bad. There's like a music box or something. Oh no. I don't know what I'm doing with any of these. I don't know why I'm doing them. I don't know what it's going to benefit me. Kind of just am doing them. No help. But I'm so curious.
I've done so many things at this point. Where'd the donuts go? Oh yeah, she's selling that into the couch. Ooh, interesting. I want to know how to open this thing. Guess we'll just find out what happens. I want that music box. I don't know why. I don't know what it does. Why are there L's on that wreath? Oh, I haven't tried moving the thing faster. I wonder what that does. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm higher up. Yay! Last time I did this, she knocked the thing down. Not this time. Music box is definitely here for a reason. Just one donut falls out. We've done a whole lot. We're gonna find out what's gonna happen. He walks in, the dog walks over, shoots the dog.
Listen up, little girl. I'll make you a deal. If you promise to keep quiet, I'll let you live. For now, anyway. What a shame. But I guess this brave little fella refuses to accept our deal.
That's oh no.
Okay, so we didn't change it. We didn't change it enough. So that means, okay, it doesn't seem like I can stop the intruder from coming in. I guess this little doggy doesn't have much fighting power. People often tell me my name doesn't suit me. I guess the only thing to do is hide our little lady someplace where the hitman can't see her. I'd better rewind time and think about this. All the way back here? I did so much. So, is there a way that I can get her to notice the ornament under the sofa? Let's see, what happened? Oh, no! Okay, that's fine. What happened whenever I did this last time? I know the pink rat. And then he chases the pink rat. I just smacked that rat across the room. Oh, and he's still. What are you?
What are you doing under here, you silly boy? Oh, my little missile. You're always doing the cutest things.
Easy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Done the game. I'm the best. And now he's going to be in here and I can do the things that will then mess with him. Yes.
My prey is bound to come home sometime. Might as well make myself comfortable in the meanwhile.
Yes. Yes, that was a slick little donut eating over there.
There! Our little lady's fate has been averted. It has? The poor thing is still curled up in a ball and shaking with fear. Well, yeah, that's true. But that's not so bad. In the scheme of things, I'd say she's just fine. And look, you're not dead. No, you're right. We did it! We did it, didn't we? We did it! Well, to be precise, you're the one who did it. Huh? Me? I saved Miss Camilla? Yep. You're the one who led her under the sofa, right? You protected your mistress. I can attest to that. Oh, thank you! Fate averted. Can I ask a question? Sure, what is it? What exactly are those strange powers of yours? Oh, you mean my ghost tricks? Apparently they're the power to manipulate inanimate objects. If they're ghost tricks, then I can do them too. I'm dead too, after all. I guess that's how it goes, right? I've been staring at those donuts as hard as I could for a long time now. Maybe they won't, but they won't budge for me. Why do you suppose that is? I don't really know. I guess you just don't have that power. Well, I have one thing to say to that. That's not fair! Sorry. I guess not everybody who dies gets the powers of the dead. So what's gonna happen to me now? Nothing, really. Your death has been erased. You'll just go back to being a happy little doggy, living your everyday life. I guess this means goodbye. But we'll meet again sometime, right? Yeah, maybe. If you die again. What you did for me tonight? I'll never forget it! Well, I guess we better be getting back to the present. Time to see what happens next in our story.
Yeah, we did it.
And now a new present is born. The little lady is still curled up in a ball and shaking with fear. And the little doggy is wagging his tail happily. So what am I going to do now? I think I'll watch for a while and see what happens.
He's going to ask, is it done? Yes.
What? Still the junkyard? All right, got it. I'm on my way.
Oh, I see.
I guess my prey likes to play hide and seek. She hasn't had enough of that junkyard yet, apparently. I can't let nearsighted Jigo beat me out on this one. I'd better hurry.
One step ahead. One step ahead, Tingo. Yay, we saved the day.
What was that all about? You saved me, didn't you, Missile? I just know you did. Maybe I shouldn't answer it.
It's gonna be the boss. It's gonna be the boss. Lynn. Trick time? Oh, because I gotta get to Lynn. I see. So what was the point of all the other things, you know?
There's that little doggy all curled up on the floor, dreaming away the life we worked so hard to get back for him. It's fine, but what's up with that core? The dead can't possess living creatures. It's one of the rules Mr. Deskman taught me. So what would a living and breathing doggy be doing with a core? I'd better try possessing him and see.
Oh, it's you! It's you! It's...
Come to think of it, I never did ask your name.
I love this song.
I guess it's good we ran into each other again then. It's a good chance for us to reintroduce ourselves to each other.
You mean you forgot my name already? After everything we shared together, the drama, the tearful goodbye, I'm Missile.
But, you know, it's strange. I wonder why you remember me, now that you're alive again. Do you remember your time being dead?
Of course, all of it.
Okay, let me get this straight. The memory of being dead doesn't disappear, and the dead I meet in the ghost world develop a core when they return to the land of the living. And if I then possess that core, I can talk to that person?
It looks that way, yes. Bye, nine-tailed fox.
Could know a whole thing, but wish you're okay. If I don't know if I'm okay exactly, you won't believe what just happened. Listen to me. You've got to get out of there right now. But about dinner, I was thinking about spaghetti tonight. I will be going back there for a while. And you might be in danger if you stay there too. I heard you watched In Danger just a little while ago. Maybe at the restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen, or on Dead End Drive. Dead End Drive? I don't know. That's pretty far. Just hurry, okay? Oh, and one more thing. Bring the music box with you, okay? Music box? I love music boxes. Is it a present for me? I'm sorry, but it doesn't play. I can't get the lid open. Then you can't very well call it a music box, can you? It's more like just a box. Just bring it, okay? It's pretty big and it's near the wood. Okay, I will. Where is it? I kinda hid it in that room you're in.
Excuse me. Oh no! Can we not make the phone call now? No!
Not again. Darn. No, I dropped the phone in there too. How about if we tell her you did a missile? I sure our balloon's alright. I better get going. I know right where Dead End Drive is. I never saw any music box around here. Where am I supposed to find it? Do you know where it is, Missile? Help me look, okay?
Alright. So I just did the thing a little too early. That's fine. What was the point of the ornament, you think? Music box.
This is it, the music box. Yippee! I'll leave the remote here. But don't you touch it, Missile. If the TV comes on, you'll start barking. I'd hate to find you flat on that wall when I came home. Okay, I'm leaving now, Missile. I have to go help Lynn. She's like a sister to me, you know? You'll be good rolling barking along the way, and no barking. I'm such a goof.
Okay. We did it.
Still no peace for the little lady. And the redhead Lynn is facing a new crisis right now as well. Meanwhile, I am in a bit of a pickle on my own. With a receiver at the bottom of the fish tank, I find myself still trapped in this apartment. Too bad I can't just curl up and go to sleep with my tail wagging too. Because there's something I must do. The question is, how do I go about getting out of here?
I doubt we're going to be able to solve another chapter. But we'll get as far as we can. I think I can just save at any time. Except for then.
Once again, Lynn is in danger, and I think she knows it too. I sincerely doubt she'll be coming back to this apartment tonight.
This trash truck is so loud.
She and I are connected to each other somehow. She's my only lead, and I can't lose her. I have to get to her, and fast.
All right, we got to figure out how to get to Lynn. The remote is here now. Is it going to be via the mean old lady? Is she going to smack through the wall? She has a phone! Boom jams. If you keep that racket up, I'll bring this whole elaborate building down on you. I like her rosebud hair.
Did you hear what I just heard?
You mean the lady next door's angry howl?
No, forget that. It was the sound of a telephone ringing, coming from the apartment next door.
Oh, I get it. You're thinking about borrowing a phone, aren't you? But how are you going to do that without breaking the wall down?
Well, the lady next door is kindly offering to do it for us.
Yes, but she's mostly hoping to crush me underneath it. Oh, I can only talk to him? Rats. No! Maybe I could give it even more to bark about. Yep. I'll pound this wall open! Yes! Oh no! She's hitting the wall that hard? Is he dead? I think he's just on his back. But that would be hilarious. I told you, didn't I? I told you I would knock the wall down on you. Tink. So this is what it feels like to have a wall knocked down on you, huh? It's more like she knocked you out through the wall, really. I'm still alive, aren't I? You are. But the TV and the star ornament aren't. Oh, I'll never bark again, not as long as I live. But wait a minute. It looks like all that commotion wasn't for naught. Your barking made her create a path for me. It did, but the wall is still standing, just like before. But there are paths only the dead can see. Oh, those kinds of paths. Trick time. Yes! Phone time. So you're leaving, huh? I guess so. You're gonna go save Miss Camilla and Miss Lynn? I have to follow my own mystery first and foremost. That means everything to me. Oh, but you will save them, right? If it helps me along my way, then yes. I don't have any powers of the dead. I'm not even dead, actually. But I've got to find a way to help Miss Camilla, too. We create our own paths, right, Missile? That's right. Okay, I'm leaving now. Guess this is our second goodbye. It is, isn't it? My name is Sissel. If we ever meet again, that's what you can call me. Sissel and Missile? Are you kidding me right now? Sissel, huh? Got it. You know what, Sissel? I'm gonna create my own path, just like you said. Okay, bye. Oh, Missile. Tonight is that holiest of all nights, my deadline. All I need is to get some inspiration from the muses, is this bull and some cheese. Here is to the boorish people next door. Are you all right, my darling angel? Have you taken your medicine like a good girl? Well, here I am in yet another strange room. What's with the oddly tense air of this place, anyway? Now, where is that little treasure I'm looking for? There it is, the telephone. Now if I can just borrow it. Trick time. This thing is too heavy, I can't manipulate it. Maybe that woman built up her destructive power by hefting this puppy. More like a weapon than a book. Tilt. I'm guessing I've got to release this rat. Poor little guy. Poor little guy. Did I kill him? Oh, he's hiding. Ah. Ah, come on! Then he goes back up. Okay, so we're not solving the right puzzle. Let's see what she says. Oh, Mr. Prime Minister, you mustn't. I'm a married woman, and I'm a married man, but we cannot resist this any longer. I'm ready to abdicate it all for you, even if it means my ultimate ruination. Ruination. Is that even a word? And that abdicate just doesn't look right somehow. This is going to nag at me until I'm sure. Not helpful. I have to be doing the right type of thing. Yes. Stop. Stop. No! I guess I was too late. Rats. But it's strange. I know I left this dictionary on the shelf. It's as if some little angel were playing naughty tricks on me. Perhaps my darling angel? Did she bring me with her? Was I in the dictionary? I was in the dictionary. Okay, good. But I can't reach anything else. What is it, my darling angel?
Oh, my head hurts, Mama.
You poor dear, and no wonder. You've got a fever of 102. Here is to a night of fever hotter than the love of my Prime Minister.
It's almost time to go off my lesson. Can I take the night off?
Yes, I suppose that'd be best. But wait a minute. I bet you're happy to have an excuse to get out of it, aren't you?
Especially if I ever don't want to go, I just don't go and pretend I did. I go play with Camilla next door or something. Here's to the blunt honesty.
Here's to the blunt honesty of my darling angel. I think I forgot to switch over voices.
Hey, today is Papa's birthday.
Oh, is it?
Are we gonna celebrate together?
Let's not talk about your father, dear. Now, Mama has to go back to work. I have a deadline tonight after all.
Just have one thing to say. Don't try and put me in the middle of you two, okay?
Whatever could you be talking about?
You know what's going on, you know. You write novels, and Papa wants you to stop. But it was very selfish of you to take me and leave the house. Want to go home.
Now. It's time for good little girls to go to sleep, especially sick little girls. Oh my, we're in the middle of quite the drama. Oh no! Not cheersing it! Okay, I turned off the knob. Does not look like I can travel in the cup. That was my goal. So hopefully she can't see because the light's off or something. Oh my, the lamp is out. Yes. What? Okay, match. I see. Eventually she's going to run out of matches, right? Eek! What is going on? Oh, I made a typo. No. Yes! Ah! Do I really have to get it before she throws it? Holy moly, that's insane. Okay. Well, this is gonna be a quick turnaround. All right, Right, she's gonna light a match, turn it back on. Blink. She's gonna start typing. Click on the draw. Turn it off. Eek, I made a typo. She crumples. Oh, I can get in it now. Easy. Here I go. Oh dear. Oh, I'm in the phone. I did it. I solved it. Oh no. Oh no. Why is the phone ringing? The phone is ringing. Does it have to right now?
Hello? Is that you? How many times are you going to make me tell you? Tonight is that holiest of all nights, my deadline. Please, I'm begging you, change your mind and come home to me. I think you're the one who needs to change his mind. Hey, please, put yourself in my position. You can write your novel just as well from home. Until you change your mind, your daughter and I won't be coming home. Even if that means forever.
What a great art. I like that. I like the avatar there.
Let me talk to Emily then, at least. You can't talk to her, and she's sick with a fever right now, and I won't have you giving her near meows.
I want to talk to Papa.
Now, I don't want to hear your voice anymore tonight. Please, wait a minute. Don't try to call again, I won't answer. I refuse to answer.
Okay, I traced the call. Why would I want to go to his office? That's none of my business. Right? I want to go back to the junkyard. This might be a good place to stop, assuming I went to the right spot.
Not much time has passed since I was here last, but the situation has changed. Looks like they're examining my body. I wonder who they are.
The lamp! Is it still here?
Beside them, a certain somebody else wriggles and bounces happily. I wonder who that person is, really.
Welcome back. You weren't gone very long.
What's going on here?
The police are here to start the criminal investigation. You know, give me your Myrtle.
My Myrtle case, huh? Where's Lynn? Is she all right?
Oh, you found out her name already, did you? I'm impressed.
Did the pigeon talk? That's adorable.
It sounded like she was in the middle of some kind of immediate danger. Not to mention the fact that a hitman is after her again.
Well, you're not worried about that kind of thing. She was just taken into custody a few minutes ago.
Custody? You mean she was arrested? But why?
No, I don't know. I'm just a desk lawyer.
I'd better see what I can find out.
And that's what we're going to call it for today. This feels like a good spot to save. I am into it. I don't know if you guys like this game or not, but I am having a lot of fun. I am into the story. I'm into the world. I'm into the building. I like the way the story is told. I like the characters so far. I like everything about it. There's really nothing I don't like about this so far. I'm in it. I'm involved. I'm invested. I'm ready for more. I need more. So we're going to keep playing through this game. And we're going to be doing it for the next 6 weeks or so. We'll see how long it takes us to actually get to the end of the game. But we'll definitely be playing it for quite a little bit. And so I hope that you guys are along for the ride. I'm definitely here for it and having fun with it already. Let's see who is out there to raid. And it crashed again. For some reason, when I try to raid, it crashes every single time. So let's do this instead. Blink, blink. Do you guys want to... Okay, it's not showing all of it. Hang on. Do you want to go watch some Bread and Fred, some art, some Stardew, some Fortnite. Any of those sound interesting? Jate is just starting Bread and Fred. But we also just raided Jate. So we could raid Leah Fireheart with Stardew Valley, or we could raid out to Star Freckles. I think we did them last Thursday. Christian Ninja is building Legos. Any of that sound interesting to anybody? Anybody feeling that vibe? I'm down for just about whatever. I think it's been a while since we've raided Christian Ninja. Let's raid Christian Ninja. We'll do that. Hopefully building some Legos at some point today. Folks, I hope that you've enjoyed this game. Thanks for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed Twig as well. Thanks for dealing with us through the crash and everything like that. This is going to be our new Thursday stream game for a little while, so anticipate more Ghost Trick in the near future. We're having a lot of fun with it. I'm looking forward to seeing where this story goes and solving the mystery of why are we dead? Who are we in the first place? Folks, we are Checkpoint Church. We're really a church. I'm Nerd Pastor Nate. I'm really the pastor here of this community, this church plant. Online, we are here on Twitch Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. We are on Discord every single day of the week, and we're on YouTube every Sunday and pretty often with random videos. But our nerdy sermons every single Sunday are the best part. We believe three things to be true about every single one of you out there. Whether you believe in God, don't believe in God, go to church, don't go to church, we still believe these things to be true about you. Number one, that God loves you, like really, really loves you. Number two, we love you. We want community with you. That's what we're doing here. Number three, that you, yes, you matter. You are a person of sacred worth. The world is a better place. Why? Because you are in it. Folks, with that, we're going to go raid out to Christian Ninja. If you would, if you follow us, then you can use the static you matter for your raid message. If you are a subby wubby, then you can use the animated one. And I would encourage you to use either one of those as we go raid out. And thanks again for tuning in. Hope to catch you over in the Discord right now, back here on Twitch on Monday or Sunday for our nerdy sermon. Until then, folks, bye-bye!